So wanted to show the inverter. Inverter is working his butt off. Solar panels are working his butt off. We have the solar panels are doing, the one string is doing 7 amps, the other string is doing 6.7 amps. .2 kilowatts and 2.3 kilowatts, so that's 4,500 kilowatts. 4,500 the PV panels are producing right now. See, this is one array. It switches. It says PV1 right here. It says PV1, and it goes to PV2, PV1, PV2. One's doing 2.3 and one's doing 2.2. So that's 4.5 amp. That's 4.5 kilowatts, which is 4,500 watts. Batteries at 55.3 volts. Today, this is the total today, I've produced 9.4 kilowatt hours just today, and it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning. 33 amps is going into the battery. That's the battery temperature. Max voltage. Max amperage. 301 PV string is at 333 and one's at 345 volts. Batteries are 55.1 volts. So one panel is doing 7 amps and the other one is doing 6.9 amps. .34 to the batteries. So yeah, we're doing good. It's going down, demand's going down right now, but yeah, it's 2.4 kilowatts and 1.4 kilowatts. It's bouncing around quite a bit, but it's definitely working the way it's supposed to be working for sure. It's doing good. .4 kilowatts. Total that it's produced. Let's see, 24, 23.4, 22, 2.2 kilowatts. And then this will be hours. That's how many produced kilowatt hours today. 9.5 kilowatt hours today. Battery temp. Voltage. PV1, PV2. PV1, PV2. .1 battery voltage. This is the amperage, 5.8. They're both at 5.8. Both strings are at 5.8. See this switching from 1 to 2 PV string. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The battery's at 34 amps. Here's the kilowatt hours again. It's 23.4, 23.3, 2.3, and 2.4. So it's 4,500 watts that the panels are producing right now. 4,500 watts. That's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. This is the load going. So 2.7 kilowatts on one side of the 110, 2.7, and nothing on the other side. It's only 2.7 that's going to the RV, 30 amp RV, taking 2.7 kilowatts. Because I have my heater on in there. I have a heater on in the RV, the electric heater, 2.7. Yeah, it's doing good. .4 kilowatts, 2.3 kilowatts, 2.4, 2.3. So basically, I know that the set of panels on the barn is further away. It's 130 feet away, but I know that because I went upsize on the wire, that I didn't lose any voltage, you know, or wattage, because they're running the same, like virtually the same. Right there, they're exactly the same. 2.2 kilowatts PV1 and 2.2 kilowatts PV2. They differ a little bit sometimes. They'll waver just to like a couple 100 watts or so. But right now they're producing the same. So that makes me happy that I know that the distance, the wire runs aren't making any difference. So I did good by going up on the size of the wire, because if I would have stayed just with this number 6 wire or number 8 wire, we might have lost a little bit of wattage coming from the panels to the inverter. PV1 is 350 volts and PV2 is 347. 330 and 347. It changes a lot. It just keeps changing a little bit, so that's why I don't say the numbers exactly what they are when they're trimming. Six 7.4 amps and 6.7 amps. 7.2 amps, 6.9 amps. 7.0 amps, 6.8, 6.9 amps. See, they're real close, like real close together. Really close together. This is the amperage of string 1 and string 2. Right here. String 1 and string 2. Amperage into the battery right here. Amperage on the loads over here. Giving them one phase at a time, single phase at a time. So it's 120 volts, one leg and then the other leg. The one that's doing 20 amps right now is my RV circuit, and the one that's doing 0.7 amps is the garage circuit and the kitchen circuit in the house. I'm not getting anything from the grid. Nothing's coming from the grid right now. This is the grid. This is the grid right here. Nothing's going on with the grid. Not getting any power from the grid or anything. 60 amps now. It's on 60 amps charge. Went up to 60.